Welcome to Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. My name is Doug, and today we're going to make a fragrance simmer pot for your home. It's gonna have all those aromas of fall that I know you're going to love. So stay tuned. So you might be saying, Doug, what is a simmer pot? Well, a simmer pot is basically you get a pot and you put a lot of herbs and spices and some water and you put it on a very low flame and you heat it up and it's a potpourri, okay? And it fills the home with such awesome fragrances and aromas, and it just gives you all the feels of the holidays. And the one that I put together here, I'm going to share with you. This is my fall simmer pot, and I actually have a little pot here. This is a very tiny Dutch, kind of like a Dutch oven. You can put this in the oven. You can make soups in it, and it's in the shape of a pumpkin. And we're going to be filling this up. It's not large. It's fairly small, and we're going to be filling it with all these awesome spices, and we're going to be using some fruit. We're going to be using oranges and lemons, and it's just going to make the whole house smell so good. Now you can fill it with water, which we will. We're going to fill it with water, and then once the water evaporates, then you keep filling it with more and more water. This could go on for around 3 days if you wanted to. So I'm going to show you how to make it, so stay tuned. Okay, so you might be saying, Doug, what do you put in your simmer pot? So let me show you real quick. Okay, so first you're going to need a pot, of course. And then for the ingredients, we're going to use 1 orange slice, 1 lemon slice, and a couple of dried apple slices. This is orange peel of 1 orange, and then we also have lemon peel from 1 lemon. Next, we have 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and we're also going to use around 7 cloves, 2 cinnamon sticks, about a teaspoon of cardamom pods, and then we're using around 5 star anise, and about a teaspoon of rosemary. And those are your ingredients for your autumnal simmer pot. Okay, so first in my pot here, I have an orange slice, a lemon slice, and some dried apples. So I'm going to put those in there. It smells so good. And since they're the larger pieces, I'll put that at the bottom. The next larger is the 2 cinnamon sticks. I'm going to put the 2 cinnamon sticks in there. Then we're going to add the lemon peel and the orange peel. That's the orange. There's the lemon. Then I'm going to add the rosemary, the cardamom pods, the cloves. Don't forget that was around 1 teaspoon of cloves. This is around 5 star anise. And then there's the 1 teaspoon of sea salt. And then what I want to do, I just want to get some water. And I'm going to cover all that. Then we're going to put this on a very low flame, like that. And that's all you do. Keep an eye on it and just come back every once in a while. And if you see that the water is evaporating, then of course you want to continue to add more water. But that's all it is. And it's going to make the house smell so Good. Okay, so I also have a really cute idea for you. If you're going to someone's house for, let's say, a Halloween party, or maybe you're going to their home during the fall for dinner, or maybe it's Thanksgiving or even Christmas, this is a little hostess gift you can bring, or host gift that you can bring to their home. And this box, I really thought this was a cute box. It's unfinished, so if you wanted to paint it yourself or do some decoupage on it, you can do that. But I like just the rustic, unfinished look for this gift, which I'll explain in a second. So this box comes from Hobby Lobby. It was fairly inexpensive. It was only $4.99. Sometimes you can get these on sale, of course. And it has a lid, which I thought was awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this box with some of the ingredients that we used for our simmer pot. So I have some cinnamon sticks here, and you can put them in a little bag. Maybe you want to use a cellophane bag, or this one seals. And we're going to place, now this is a lot of cinnamon sticks, so this could be for a really big simmer pot. And so we have some cinnamon sticks in there. We have some dried lemon peels. I'm putting the larger pieces at the bottom. We also have some dried apples. Okay, so dried apples there. And then we got rosemary in a little baggie. We got some cranberry. We didn't use cranberry for this one. We got some cranberry. I'm going to put some cranberry in here. And little packages of salt, sea salt. And what you want to do is just place them in the box, close it up, see how nicely it fits. And then we're going to use some jute twine to wrap it with some jute twine. So well, the way I do it is I always put it on the top first. I twist it at the bottom, like, you know, you're wrapping a present, which it is a present. And then we just want to tie it like we're tying a shoe, real simple. I like using the jute twine. It's just kind of rustic, and I just think it goes so well for fall. You know, you can use a fancier ribbon if you want. If you have a little excess, you can just snip it off. But just something like this, very simple. It's very charming to bring to someone's home, and they will love it. You can dress it up a little bit. I got this pick at Hobby Lobby, and it was 40% off, and I just had all the colors of fall on there, the sunflower, the little pumpkin, the berries. It looks really, and the fall leaves, of course. So I thought it looked really pretty. So I'm going to place that just underneath the ribbon like that. Very simple. And if you have a punch of a maple leaf shape in your home, in your craft room, this one is very small. I only have the small one. I wish I had a little bit bigger one, but you can use something like that. This is fine. And you write to from your little name tag and add some double-sided tape to the back. And you can just tape it to the stem of that pick. And look how cute that is. Now, wouldn't you love to get that as a gift? So if you're going over someone's house for dinner or a party, you should always, whether they say don't bring anything, you should always bring something. And bottle of wine you're usually safe with if they drink wine. But if they don't drink wine, or you wanted something different and charming, I think this is really awesome to give them the ingredients for a simmer pot. You could even maybe on a little piece of paper write exactly what they need to do if they've never done it before. But it's really simple. All you do is put the ingredients in a pot, cover it with water, and you heat it up on a low heat, of course. But if you wanted to do that, you can definitely do that. But I think this is just so charming and a really cute idea. Okay, so I wanted to show you, you can see that it's starting to bubble a little bit, boil. And so make sure it's on the lowest flame possible. And I'm telling you, oh my gosh, smells so good. Smells, oh, amazing. And it's gonna fill your home. and it's just, it's perfect for the fall and winter time. Love this simmer pot. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas. Hopefully you are going to make a simmer pot for yourself, for your home, and it's going to fill your home with amazing aromas. So I really enjoyed being with you today. Remember, if you want that homey vibe, you need to subscribe. And please give this video a like. Until next time, my friends, happy healthy living. Bye-bye.